This is Phil Meeks with the Wise County unit of Virginia Cooperative Extension, and I want to talk just a little bit about organic gardening, organic growing, just some things that you might look for if you're looking for products that you could use in an organic gardening situation. Choosing products for organic gardening can be a bit confusing, and as the consumer you may just have to take the label's word for it in a lot of cases. Like with this one, there's nothing on here that would indicate beyond the shadow of a doubt that this is approved for organic production. There's no third-party verification. You'll see a lot of words like plant-based or natural, but and this may be just as natural and organic as another product, but you just don't know that for sure. If you want some assurance, one thing you can look for is some type of third-party verification. For this neem oil, for example, you'll see this label here, OMRI, listed, and OMRI is the Organic Materials Review Institute. What that tells us is that this product was reviewed by a third-party organization that verified this is in fact suitable for organic production. There are other third-party verifiers, but the OMRI is probably going to be the most common and the most easiest for you to spot as a gardener when you're looking for these items on a shelf. So here's another one. This is an insecticidal soap, and again you see that OMRI verification, Organic Materials Review Institute. Again, we don't know, if we don't see that label, we don't know for sure if this is suitable for organic gardening or not. We just don't know. We have to take the product's name for it, but that third-party verification can be useful for you to know that beyond the shadow of a doubt. One that's kind of interesting is this particular product here. You'll notice that nowhere on the label will you find that OMRI approval. However, this product has been approved by OMRI. This is a product that's suitable for organic production, but for whatever reason the manufacturer has decided not to put that label, that verification on the label. Presumably that's because they want to have some flexibility in the future for going with other third-party verifiers, but for whatever reason that one's not there. But just for the average gardener who's looking for an organic product, going in and looking on the shelves for this OMRI verification, that's going to be pretty helpful to you. Same with fertilizers. There are a lot of fertilizers that have names that make you believe it's organic, and it may be, but to have total assurance, you'd want to look for some kind of third-party verification. And again, you'll see that OMRI label. You'll see that not only on the pest control products, but also on fertilizers. As you might imagine, a lot of these products can be fairly costly. This is a fungicide that can be used with a lot of vegetable diseases that you may run across in your garden. It is OMRI listed. This is only 12.5 pounds, but at the moment, here in July of 2020, this 12.5 pound bag retails for about $136. Some management options can be useful for preventing certain insect and disease pressures without having to invest a lot of money in chemicals. One of those things is using some type of barrier. For example, this floating row cover, it's a very thin material that you can put directly over certain crops, and that's going to keep things out. This is especially effective against imported cabbage worm. It keeps the parent from laying eggs on your cabbages and broccoli. It can also give you a little bit of extended season early in the spring and then late in the fall. I've used this myself to keep deer out of sweet potatoes, so this can be effective in a lot of different scenarios. Of course, if it's something that has to be pollinated, then you do have to make plans to pull this off, at least temporarily. But the floating row cover can be useful. Another thing that can be really handy is if you know what diseases that you're going to be facing, if you can choose varieties that have some resistance to those diseases, that can be another way to save a little money on chemicals. And remember, whether you're an organic grower or a conventional grower, it's not just a matter of replacing one set of chemicals with another. There are some ways, some management options that you can put in place to control and prevent certain disease and insect pressures. And that's something we can do at the Extension office. We can help you strategize and come up with solutions for overcoming some of those problems that you may encounter throughout the growing season. So thank you, and if you have questions, call us at the Extension office in Wise. The number is 276-328-6194. Thank you.